Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video. In today's video, we're going to discuss micro goals. Micro goals are basically essentially breaking things down into small, more manageable tasks. In terms of kind of achieving success, achieving your desired outcome, let's say launching a business, it isn't about kind of waking up at 5 a.m., going full throttle 24/7. It's really about structuring your day and structuring your week, month, and year into small, manageable, and actionable tasks that can take you to the next level. Now, why are micro goals important? Again, micro goals allow you to stick to a task for long enough to achieve the desired results. So, whether for you it is to, let's say, scale your business and kind of work out consistently in the gym, or to kind of write a book, all of these larger tasks require you to kind of break them down into more bite-sized pieces. For an entrepreneur like myself, this is meaningful because, entrepreneurs' days are filled with, stress, a lot of kind of busy schedules. So it's important to, if you're kind of trying to achieve a long-term goal of building a business, it's important to take actionable steps that allow you to get there. The quote that I love personally by Confucius is, "The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones." And what it's referring to is, you can't do a large task without breaking it down. So what's like the psychology behind micro goals? Why is it important? So Dr. George Bonanno has suggested that, having a strong mindset and embracing kind of growth and flexibility allows us to evolve as individuals. And this really relates to, micro goals, because in terms of the psychology, micro goals allow us to eliminate being overwhelmed. It allows us to kind of create a sense of achievement over time, and basically keeps us organized and ensures consistency, which are very important things to success. Being organized and really working at something consistently until you get there. What are some strategies that you could use to really help with setting goals? One of which is the 5-minute rule, and it really kind of has to do with writing a task down if it takes 5 minutes or less. And this strategy really helps eliminate procrastination and allows you to become an action taker. In addition to that, micro journaling, I do that a lot. I have a journal on my desk here, and I kind of do a little journaling to help me really stay organized. I jot down kind of key notes to really help me kind of frame a mindset of consistency and kind of action taking. Now, some of the kind of important things to take away from becoming a very good micro goal setter is you got to define the goal. So you have to basically frame, what is the goal in mind. From there, you want to become kind of good at breaking down the goal, into stuff that you can accomplish in shorter periods of time. You want to set your criteria for success. How are you going to measure success? What does success look like for you? Let's say launching a business. In terms of the criteria that you would use, maybe you're going to kind of send out quarterly reports or get quarterly reports back from your team members to really analyze how things are going in terms of the operations, in terms of the business's marketing, in terms of the growth, all of those things. And the last thing really has to do with what was mentioned previously, but it's like regularly review and assess kind of how things are going. Whether this be a monthly thing or, a weekly thing, it's important that you really assess performance and kind of tweak things along the way. This thing is kind of moving forward is motivation. How are you going to stay motivated and inspired while trying to really accomplish your goals? What I would do, is I would celebrate the small wins, Not some days are going to seem more long or tiring than others, but there are kind of wins along the way that you could basically give yourself credit for, and it will make the journey easy. You could also join communities and accountability groups. There's a lot of, groups that for entrepreneurs or writers that really have people and other peers to help keep you accountable. And this is a good networking opportunity, a good social opportunity, but very important for goal setting as well. And kind of moving forward, some modern examples of people that were exceptional at micro goal setting are, David Goggins. He's a Navy SEAL, and he basically structures, right, his runs where he doesn't just run, let's say 200 miles. He runs to the next telephone pole and keeps going. So he's basically tracking, his small wins. Another one is Bill Gates. He didn't just build, right, Microsoft in an instant. He first built a basic kind of project and it turned into Microsoft over time. So we're going to go into why big goals fail, because some people are not going to set micro goals. They're going to set, they're going to set large goals, and that's a good thing. But big goals tend to fail because they're vague. Number one, they are not framed in a way where, the desired outcome is very crystal clear. They're intimidating, right? Big goals may seem like they're forever away, and this might be demotivating to some. In addition to that, there's no gratification or small wins. There's no celebration along the way. So, right, our brains crave now, not, let's say, 24 months from now. So micro goals, again, are super important. Some kind of tools you could use are, smart tools like Totus, Notion, Streaks, Trello. These are very helpful softwares to really help keep yourself organized. In addition to that, I'd encourage habit stacking, to basically pair tasks every single day together to make it easier. So if you're basically achieving momentum in the morning, right after a morning coffee, let's say send one email to a potential customer. You're pairing your tasks throughout the day to make your day just go smoother. That's what I do. That's what a lot of executives do in my network. And it was one of the things that my mentor taught me. Some books that could be helpful to you if you're basically want to learn more are The Go-Giver by Bob Burg and John David Mann, Atomic Habits by James Clear, super popular book. Deep Work by Cal Newport. Deep Work is fascinating. It features a lot of basically psychology. It breaks down the importance of deep work. It's a very great read. So as we wrap up today's video, I encourage those of you that, are looking to become more organized or basically implement a better schedule to achieve your goals. As, we move into the summer here, I would really strive to kind of group tasks into desirable and kind of easy bite-sized pieces, because this will make your life easier. It will allow for, better organization, mental clarity, motivation. So I encourage you, and as Tony Robbins says, progress equals happiness, but progress doesn't have to be dramatic. It has to be daily. So every micro goal that you're committing to is going to help you with, your day-to-day progress. If you found value here, please like, subscribe, and share the video with a friend. Turn on post notifications if you haven't. And, big change starts with small steps. Remember that. And I'll see you in the next one.